A new study is showing that statins lower the risk of the deadliest type of stroke. The stroke, called an ischemic stroke, is caused by blood from an artery that bleeds into the brain. It's the second most common stroke after a blood clot. The new study in the Journal of Neurology used prescription data and the health records of more than 88,000 people in Denmark who did not have a history of stroke. Overall, the risk dropped to 17% when they used statins from any time period. For those who use statins for more than 5 years, it had a 33% lower risk of bleeding to a stroke.
All right, let's take a look outside with live cam here this Saturday evening. It just looks warm and muggy outside. You probably don't need me to tell you that. I mean, it's been the same this entire week, and really, we're still going to hold on to those muggy conditions as we head into the evening hours, but a few changes arrive overnight tonight as we see a weak cold front move into south central Texas. But first, let's briefly take a look at those temperatures across the area. Yes, warmer than where we should be for this time of year in the 70s, evening plans in the low 70s. But this evening, we are expecting those chances to slightly increase, even more so through the overnight and pre-dawn hours of our Sunday. We'll have a look at that scattered rain chance coming up after the break.
Well, welcome back. We've been talking about it during the break. It's warm and gloomy. When you see those clouds, you expect it to be cold outside. It's almost Christmas, but you're not getting that right now.
It's flip-flop weather. Yeah.
You definitely, the second you do step outdoors, I feel like, boom, there's the humidity. It just greets you right off the bat. This week has been kind of in terms of that, right? Definitely a lot of humidity out there. With that moisture in place, though, as we see a weak front move into south central Texas overnight tonight and into early Sunday morning, that is expected to spark up a broken line of some scattered rain and a couple of thunderstorms, especially across our central and eastern counties. So we're going to keep eyes on that through the overnight. After that, tomorrow, somewhat quote-unquote cooler. Highs this week have been closer to about 80 degrees. Tomorrow, I think those daytime highs are closer to 70 degrees. So not too bad out there. We'll quickly see the moisture return into the early portions of the upcoming work week, but then another cold front looks to arrive by Tuesday, and that is going to pack a little bit bigger of a punch when it comes to knocking those temperatures down closer to the seasonal average. So we'll time all of it out. You can see right here, at least across our viewing area, not really a whole lot going on. There's some rain closer to the Brazos Valley, well off to our north and east here this evening. But as we zoom this out and take a look farther up to our north, you can see just a swath of some rain and a couple of thunderstorms pushing across the I-20 corridor. All of that stretching down to portions of the Permian Basin. This is thanks to that slow-moving cold front that is going to continue pushing down to the southeast here over the next 12 to 18 hours. Temperatures on the backside of that sitting in the rain-cooled 50s for places like Abilene, stretching over to the Metroplex. 73, though, in Waco. And, of course, here in San Antonio, we are still in the muggy upper 70s if you're stepping out for any of those evening plans. But as we see this front approach our area, this is by about 10:30 this evening, it's possible that we start to find some spotty showers, maybe a couple of downpours develop. Then watch what happens as we head into the early morning hours of our Sunday. A couple of thunderstorms possible ahead of that boundary, especially just to the east of the San Antonio area. But then as it continues to work through our area, a broken line of rain and rumbles expected to accompany that boundary, pushing farther down to the southeast, generally before the sun comes up tomorrow morning. But I think maybe into any early Sunday morning plans, especially across our southeastern counties, not a bad idea to plan on taking the rain gear out with you. Definitely keep your KSAT Weather Authority app handy through the overnight hours as well, and then maybe a few lingering showers possible throughout the morning hours tomorrow. But of course, we will continue to keep eyes on all of that. It is worth mentioning the Storm Prediction Center has placed our northern and eastern counties in a very low end 1 out of 5 risk for maybe an isolated strong to briefly severe thunderstorm. That does include portions of Bexar County. Again, it's the exception rather than the rule here. But if we do find a storm that requires some extra attention, some instances of strong gusty winds, the biggest thing to monitor there. So we'll keep eyes on that as well. Temperature wise, we'll start off our Sunday in the upper 50s across our northern and western counties, low 60s here in Bexar County. If we can find some of that morning cloud cover to break up just a little bit, those temperatures warming into the upper 60s near about 70. But again, a bit cooler than what we found over the past several days, thanks to a brief dip in some of that that humidity. But by Monday morning, the humidity is back, which means more chances for morning rain and fog, possible Monday and into Tuesday. But then there is that next cold front that will bring in some much drier and comfortable air for the rest of this next week. And then temperatures feeling a lot more like December, guys.
Well, we appreciate the rain chances. Hopefully that comes through.
Real rain, though.
Exactly. And I was about to say, no truer statement than when it rains, it pours. We're going over here to the Bernie Greyhounds as they poured on the points last night.
Yeah, Bernie came up with their third shutout of the season. They're second in the postseason, so their defense is playing lights out. Their offense is playing great, and because of that, they are going to state after beating Tyler Chapel Hill. And in college football, Incarnate Word won the highest scoring FCS playoff game ever. Coming up.
Hey, man, it was awesome. You know what I'm saying? We will do it next year, too.
I feel like Tim Duncan in them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a little bit of Tim Duncan in them.
UTSA football and the women's soccer team felt a little bit like the Spurs last night thanks to a river parade in big board sports. For the first time in school history, the Bernie Greyhounds will play for a state championship. The Greyhounds dominated Tyler Chapel Hill 35-0 to win the Class 4A D1 semifinal last night at the Alamo Dome. Junior running back TJ Dimmitt paced the Greyhounds' offensive attack with 180 yards and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Bernie was on fire, shutting out a high-octane Chapel Hill offense that entered last night, averaging nearly 43 points and 478 yards per game.
You know, our plan was to try to keep them in a box the best we could. We felt like we could, run inside out and tackle them. We've made them cut back, and our kids executed basically to perfection. I mean, a shutout. I never would in my wildest mind thought we'd shut these guys out. So hats off to our defense. God, what an effort.
Yeah, that was our big thing. We knew they were athletic. We knew they were real good. So we just had to limit the big plays and give ourselves a chance. And that's what we did. And it paid off. Had a great defensive game plan. And it was amazing to put up a shutout.
15-0 Bernie will play 14-1 China Spring for the 4A D1 state championship at 3 p.m. this Friday at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And the Wimberley Texans will also play for a UIL state football title for the 4th time in program history after a thrilling 42-36 victory against Cuero. KSAT 12's Andrew Seeley was at the Alamo Dome, and he has more on the Texans' hard-fought victory.
After 4 quarters of incredible back-and-forth action, Code Red could finally exhale. Wimberley is returning to the state title game for the first time since 2019.
It's amazing. We're a family, just like that other team was. We're together like no one else can be. I mean, we just love each other and push each other, and that's how we got here.
Running back Johnny Ball was a big reason for Wimberley's success. The senior ran 14 times for 190 yards in the Texans' comeback victory. But he was quick to credit sophomore quarterback Cody Stover, who accounted for 3 total touchdowns and has been instrumental to Wimberley's undefeated season.
He's done an amazing job, as a sophomore. I know I couldn't do it. I'm a senior, and I still can't lead like he can. He's an amazing guy. I love him.
Inside the program, we knew exactly what he was capable of. And so we never wavered on that. He has just gotten better and better each and every week. And his leadership skills are unbelievable. And he's done a great job. And, he's put us on his back and carried us.
So Wimberley will take the field at Jerry World this coming Friday at 11 a.m., looking for the program's first state title since 2011. From the Alamo Dome, Andrew Seeley, KSAT 12 Sports.
Thanks, Andrew. And the Class 3A D2 semis, Poth beat Big Sandy Harmony 51-28 to advance to the state final, where the Pirates will face the Gunner Tigers Thursday 3 p.m. at Jerry World.
Pro football coverage, powered by Davis Law Firm.
Winners of 3 in a row, the Dallas Cowboys will host the Houston Texans tomorrow at noon in Arlington. At 9-3, Dallas is one of the top teams in the NFL, while Houston has the worst record with 1 win, 10 losses, and a tie. Now, because of that, the boys are favored by 17 points. Dallas head coach Mike McCarthy has warned his guys about eating the proverbial cheese.
Cheese doesn't taste good, doesn't really serve you anything if you do. And Coach always gives that message about eating the cheese. And as he says, it's for the young guys and the guys that haven't been around. And so it's important for us older guys to make sure the young guys understand that to sharpen what we've gotten going, elevating ourselves and just keep building and knowing what's ahead of us when we take care of that.
After spending the last 2 weeks as QB2, Davis Mills returned to his starting role. He was benched for backup Kyle Allen in weeks 12 and 13. And this was the scene last night at the Arneson River Theater along the River Walk, where Jeff Traylor and his Roadrunners got to celebrate winning their second consecutive Conference USA championship, along with the women's soccer team, who won the conference title for the first time ever. Riding a 10-game winning streak, the football team will face Troy in the Cure Bowl, where the Roadrunners will seek their first bowl win after dropping their first 3.
It gives us something to work for and motivate for, because some teams get complacent. But when you got something like this to work ahead and still grind for us, it makes it a whole lot easier to stay locked in. It's just not another game, but it's another game to make history. History, man, we'll be the first ones. It's something you won't forget, y'all won't forget, I won't forget, man. It'd be cool to be the first.
Number 25, UTSA will play number 24, Troy, in the Cure Bowl at 2 p.m. Friday, December the 16th in Orlando. In the FCS quarterfinals, Incarnate Word outlasted Sacramento State last night 66-63 to advance to the semifinals. Cardinals quarterback Lindsey Scott Jr. found Taylor Grimes for this incredible 21-yard game-winning touchdown with 27 seconds left in the contest. Scott accounted for 6 total touchdowns in a wild back-and-forth game.
We stepped out on the field, 1 minute and 43 seconds left, and I honestly had no doubt that we were going to do it. There was no worry, no nervousness in my body. I had faith in all of the 10 guys that were on that field with me, and I knew we were going to get the job done.
All right, number 7, Incarnate Word will next play at number 3, North Dakota State, in the semifinals of the FCS playoffs next weekend. So go, Cardinals, go.
Yes, sir. Our photographer, Adam Barraza, very excited about that. UIW alum. Also, it's great to see the local teams from the high school level, the college level advancing.
Yeah,
but they got to take words from Dak Prescott. The hype cheese does not taste good. You got to finish off strong. So good luck to all those teams out there.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right, not everybody sees the rain tonight, but a good idea to keep your KSAT Weather Authority app handy, especially if you live in our central or eastern counties, as we see some increasing coverage of rain and a couple of thunderstorms through the pre-dawn hours of our Sunday. Still muggy on Monday and a bit warmer, but then that next front moves in on Tuesday. More sunshine returns for the second half of the week with lower humidity and temperatures closer to average, guys.
All right, that's all the time we have for now. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys at 10. Hopefully we can get that humidity out of here.
Yeah.